Powered by the Montana Television Network. This is the 530 News on Q2, Montana's news leader.
Hello, good Saturday evening, folks. Thank you so much for tuning into the Q2 Weekend News. I'm Dustin Klemann. Hurricane Nate is wafting between a Category 1 and Category 2 storm, packing to at least 90-mile-per-hour winds at this hour. National Weather Service says the storm is moving fast and it's expected to slam into the central Gulf of Mexico sometime tonight. Courtney Zabowski is riding out the storm in Gulfport, Mississippi.
Sandbags are filling up and business owners are boarding up as Hurricane Nate races toward the central Gulf Coast. In Mississippi, residents were warned to evacuate area beaches and seek higher ground. Flooding is a major concern for Antippi Blakely.
Well, we don't know. We know it's a Category 2. We just being prepared.
The governor says the powerful storm could create a storm surge of 11 to 13 feet here.
It's a big storm and it's moving in a hurry. It'll get a lot of wind, a lot of water.
This marina in Gulfport was destroyed during Hurricane Katrina and is now under a mandatory evacuation. Some people spent their days securing their boats ahead of the storm's arrival, while more than half of the owners got their boats out.
I had a plan and I was ahead of the curve, so now it's too late. Matter of fact, yesterday afternoon might have been too late.
Parts of Louisiana are under a mandatory evacuation. Governor John Bell Edwards urged residents in those areas to get to shelters now before nightfall and hunker down.
3/4 of all fatalities related to hurricanes happen because of water. And we don't want people driving at night.
As a tropical storm, Nate's torrential rain caused chest-high flooding in Central America. The storm is blamed for killing several dozen people there. Courtney Zabowski for CBS News, Gulfport, Mississippi.
President Trump has approved an emergency declaration for a large area of Louisiana. We'll be following it. Police say a car crash that injured at least 11 people in London today was a traffic accident, not a terrorist attack. The crash had raised fears of terrorism following several terrorist attacks in Britain this year.
In a country on edge after several recent terrorist attacks, a crash in one of London's busiest tourist areas Saturday sparked a swift response.
He turned around and come straight into me.
Simon Stilianu says a car ran into pedestrians and his cab outside the Natural History Museum.
By the time I got out of the car, 3 or 4 guys had dragged him out of the car. He's on the floor, and blood came out of his head, and then the police came.
This video posted on social media shows a man getting pinned to the ground. Dozens of armed officers soon flooded the area and cordoned it off.
I was having dinner in a restaurant just nearby the corner and I saw lots of police cars and ambulances whiz past.
Many of the police from the door say, get out, and they bring us here.
Police said the car had jumped the curb and collided with pedestrians. London's ambulance service said it treated 11 people for injuries, none life-threatening. Authorities later determined the incident was what they called a road traffic collision, not related to terrorism. The crash sparked fears because it followed 5 attacks blamed on terrorism so far this year in Britain. 3 involved vehicles. With the terror threat set at severe, authorities think another attack is highly likely. But after police determined Saturday's collision was not an act of terrorism, London Mayor Sadiq Khan tweeted, "For Londoners and visitors planning to visit our excellent museums and attractions in the area, please be assured that they will be open as usual tomorrow." Roxana Saberi, CBS News, New York.
Police say a man in his 40s was arrested on suspicion of dangerous driving. They say he was treated at the hospital before being taken to a police station for questioning. Back here in our area, Billings Boy honored veterans with green lights in his neighborhood, and this afternoon, veterans came out to thank him. Veteran of Foreign Wars gave him the Patriotic Youth Award and a bicycle in appreciation. And back in June, 9-year-old Ryland Scheidister bought 64 green light bulbs and rode his bike to pass them out throughout his neighborhood. The green light bulb symbolizes hope, renewal, and well-being. Ryland says the idea is to shine a green light for veterans to show appreciation.
This also has to do with the football players not standing for the flag. It's just really disrespectful because all the people that died for our country to have it free enough for us to do anything we want.
I'm with him 100%. I just know when I was his age and you know, you did it. I mean, it's respect.
Our goal, if anything, for him doing all this work is that maybe our city could realize what these green lights are for, and more children can get out and support our vets, and more families can get together for this.
He's very patriotic. He's just a very proud child, and we're very proud of him because of this. It was surprising that at 9 he wanted to go out and do this and start a movement and hope that people would follow and be more respectful of our country.
Great to have him in the community. Ryland plans to help one of his cousins with the green lights in another neighborhood very soon. For many, today was the last weekend to get some locally grown produce at the Yellowstone Valley Farmers Market. After starting back in July, the farmers market finished its 32nd year today. The market normally runs 12 weeks, but ran 13 this year. Each week brought out about 50 vendors with produce and food. There's no official attendance record or count. The board president says the crowds were good for this year.
The people are fun. It's fun. You know, hauling it down here is a job, but it's worth it. It's worth it just in the fact that you do see a lot of people that you don't see on an everyday basis. It's a nice crowd of people. It's a great place for people to know us as business people. Everybody's happy for the most part, and you just have a good time while you're here.
Harvest Fest will give you a last chance to get out there downtown. That is next Saturday. It runs throughout the day. A pair of fundraisers helping 2 organizations tonight. St. Vincent Healthcare will host more than 1,000 guests to raise over $1 million to benefit the Spiritual Care program. Spiritual Care offers healing beyond medicine, helping patients connect them with what gives them hope and courage to face challenges. Meanwhile, the Yellowstone Valley Animal Shelter hosts its inaugural gala to celebrate second chances for companion animals at the Northern Hotel. We'll have more for you tonight at 10. Still ahead on the Q2 530 News, new CDC report might renew your interest in hopping on the treadmill. We'll explain why in medical news next. And later in sports, the Cats and Grizz both trying to get to 2-1 in the Big Sky. Highlights from Bozeman and Pocatello on the way. Over in the Weather Center, it's Rob Griggs with full-on fall outside, sir.
Absolutely, Dustin. Not a bad day at all in the area, but it was a bit windy. Now, a wintry mix will pass through Montana, mostly to the west of us. Hey, don't forget to download your free Q2 Storm Tracker weather app today. You'll be able to see that activity, and I'll have the complete Q2 Storm Tracker Saturday evening forecast in just a minute.
You're watching MTN News with Dustin Klemann. Storm Tracker weather with Rob Griggs. And sports with Casey Conlon. This is the 530 News on Q2, Montana's news leader.